Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Sunday, I always have to do this, don't I? Sunday the 17th of May, and just my weekly update video for you. Hope you're all well, hope the families are well, and that you're all fit and healthy. A lot of sort of controversy over the last few days about schools reopening and whether they will or whether they won't, and the accusations that the teaching unions are squabbling with the government, etc. There was meetings that took place on Friday. I think we're going to get some more guidance tomorrow on it. But just to know that, you know, from our point of view, you know, we really do miss you. We want you back in school, we want to see you again, but we want to do that as safely as possible. So we're going to sort of analyse all the advice that's given from Trafford, from the trade unions, from the professional associations, from the government, from the DfE, and make our decisions very carefully. But we are hoping to see you, you know, relatively soon, and particularly the year 10s. So it's highly likely that we're going to be looking to how we can put on some one-to-one support, not necessarily face-to-face support, but one-to-one support, so you can have a conversation with your teachers, the year 10s, where you're up to, what you've done so far, what you need to do to make sure that you're in the strongest position possible going forward. So hopefully we're going to have something in place after half term. It's not necessarily going to be face to face, it's not necessarily going to be on school site, but just some way of having some one-to-one communication, conversation with you, to make sure that you are keeping up with the momentum at home, and that when you do come back to us, you are in a stronger possible position. Because we have done some analysis, so all your staff have been asked to analyse sort of student engagement for all of the students. So you will find that in your conversations with your form tutors, whether you're in year 10 or 7, 8 or 9, they'll be talking to you about student engagement, and how we can either maintain really high levels of student engagement, which we have got from some of you, or improve quite good student engagement and make it even better. Or for those of you who probably are watching this video and haven't been engaged, how we can go about trying to sort that out, because we don't want those gaps in your learning to have a detrimental effect when we come back, whenever that may be. We do know, though, that some student engagement or lack of student engagement is not to do with a lack of willingness, but it might be due to a lack of resources. And the government's laptop scheme is sort of moving forward very slowly, but the first year that is going to address is year 10s, and we're going to be working on that at the beginning of next week. But there's only a few laptops that are going to be eligible for St Anthony's students, and we're going to have to be sort of very careful about how we allocate those, using all the information that we know. But particularly for those of you who are struggling, either have got internet access and a device at home, but just are struggling to keep themselves on task with the online work, or those of you who haven't got internet access or haven't got devices at home that will enable you to do the work properly, we are as a school more than willing to buy study guides and workbooks for those people and those students to work at home. So if you want those, please email me f.wright@st-anthonys.com and say you'd really like some of the CGP books, and we'll put an order in for those and get them to you by the end of the week. So that's an offer for you. On Thursday, you'll have seen, hopefully on Facebook, on the school website, there is something called the Big Art Lesson. They're trying to break a world record and need to have, I think it's 100,000 people participating in a big art lesson from 4 o'clock to 4:30 on Thursday. So if you think that would be something fun to get involved with, go on the website, get yourself registered. We've registered as a school, but you need to register as an individual and participate in that. Also to engage you, the working from home playlist on the staff part 2 should be available maybe tomorrow time. We definitely have got some students already who got 100% on part 1, so let's see how you can do on part 2. And then sort of finally from me, on Wednesday, it is Thank a Teacher Day. So from a school point of view, I'm intending to do something. But if there is a particular teacher that you would like to thank in some way, shape or form. If you Google Thank a Teacher, I think the website is thankateacher.co.uk. If you go on that, it gives you some ideas, including singing a song of thanks. It would be great to see some of those, or a TikTok thanking your teacher. But if you would like to thank a teacher or a particular member of staff or whatever, quickest way, easiest way is just drop them an email or send them a video saying thank you. They would be absolutely delighted. So it is National Thank a Teacher Day on Wednesday the 20th. So it would be lovely if you did have somebody you particularly were grateful for the support, particularly over the last few weeks. It would be lovely if you could contact them. We are going to be open over half term for children of key workers. We're going to keep the school running over half term. So if you do need that facility over half term, please again communicate with us. So hope all is well. We are missing you. We hope to see you as soon as we possibly can, as soon as it's safe to do so. And remember, just contact us by email, probably, because the phone lines aren't always open, if you've got any queries at all. Okay, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.